The ancient Stoics spent a lot of time studying emotions and human nature to try to figure out what makes people act the way they do when they're with other people. While they were mostly focused on controlling their own emotions, they also paid close attention to the subtleties of social and romantic relationships. Their lessons on patience, observation, and self-control can help us see the signs of attraction more clearly. In this episode, we'll talk about the 7 key signs that a woman is sexually attracted to you. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share your own experiences in the comments below. Part 1. Playing with her hair. If a woman is sexually interested in you, one of the most telling and often subtle signs is how she plays with her hair. This style of seemingly harmless movement can say a lot about how she feels. Hair is a key element of many women's appearance, and by drawing attention to it, whether through twirling, flipping, or brushing it back, she's signaling her desire for you to notice her. It's her subconscious way of saying, "I want to look good for you." This behavior is usually automatic, driven by nervous energy, or an instinctive desire to present her best self, whether it's lightly playing with the ends of her hair, absent-mindedly twisting it around her fingers, or casually tossing it over her shoulders. These actions reveal that she's interested in how you perceive her. This is not about vanity, it's about attraction. When she adjusts her appearance in your presence, she's signaling her desire to capture your attention and approval from a Stoic perspective. The way we communicate often extends beyond words. The Stoics taught that human beings reveal much of their inner world through subtle actions. They emphasized the importance of careful observation to understand others. By playing with her hair, she's giving you a window into her emotions, even if she doesn't fully realize it. This behavior fits with Stoic ideas that tell us to pay attention to the little things people do. But messing with her hair isn't the only sign of attraction. When you're around, she might also touch her neck or adjust her clothes. These are all almost automatic subtle signals of attraction. When she does these things, it's like she's trying to make sure she looks good to you. A woman who is interested in you will sometimes make these small changes without even realizing it. Pay close attention. When you see these behaviors, it's important to stay aware and not jump to conclusions right away. While the Stoics would warn against overanalyzing or placing too much importance on single moments, they would also say that if you start to notice trends, like her playing with her hair or clothes a lot, it's a clear sign that she's interested. You can show that you are a thoughtful, confident man who knows the subtleties of attraction by paying attention to these signs without jumping to conclusions. If she does these things around you all the time, it means she's aware that you're there and wants to make an impression. Whether she's flipping her hair back to show off her neck, running her fingers through her hair to make it look polished, or lightly touching your neck or face, these actions show that she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. It's not just about vanity or feeling self-conscious. It's her body's way of showing that she's interested in him. The Stoics didn't talk about hair flips or personal grooming as signs of love, but their ideas about how people behave and what they see are very useful today. The Stoics knew that people often talk about their feelings and wants in vague, indirect ways. If you pay close attention to what she does, you can figure out how she feels. This also fits with the Stoic idea of patience and restraint. Don't jump to conclusions or make assumptions. Let the evidence build and speak for itself. Another important thing to think about when hair play is its relationship to femininity. Women often show their femininity through their looks, and hair is a big part of that. When a woman plays with her hair in front of you, she's telling you that she's aware of how attractive she is and wants you to notice it too. It's an unconscious way of drawing your attention to her and emphasizing how feminine she is. However, it's important to keep a healthy balance. While these signs can be a sign of attraction, the Stoics would tell us not to let our emotions or overthink things. As with many things in life, observing her body language is only one part of the puzzle. It's important to stay calm and not react without thinking. Instead, see these signals as part of the bigger picture of how she interacts with you. In conclusion, when a woman plays with her hair around you, it's often a strong but subtle sign of sexual attraction. Whether she's twirling it, flipping it, or brushing it back, these actions show that she's trying to make an impression and catch your attention. Her subconscious actions speak louder than words, showing that she wants to show you her best self. The Stoics may not have written specifically about these behaviors. Their focus on observation and awareness gives us a good way to understand the details of human attraction. So the next time you see her playing with her hair, take it as a sign that she might be interested in you, and act accordingly with calm confidence. Part 2. 2. Sneaky looks. If a woman is sexually attracted to you, she will steal glances at you. These quick, fleeting looks, followed by her eyes darting away as soon as you catch her, are more than just shy behavior. They're a clear sign of interest. Women who are attracted to you may not feel comfortable staring or making long eye contact right away, so they look at you when they think you're not paying attention. Stoics believe that much of human behavior is guided by underlying emotions and desires that are often expressed in ways we don't even realize. When it comes to attraction, a woman stealing glances at you is communicating her feelings without having to say anything. She's interested in you, and maybe doesn't know how to tell you directly that she's interested. Each stolen glance is a way for her to try to get a better look at you without being too direct. This could happen in a group, across a room, or even during a talk. The important thing is to keep track of how often it happens. If she looks at you often when she thinks you won't notice, and then quickly looks away, it's a strong sign that she finds you attractive. The Stoics taught us the value of patience and awareness, and they reminded us that the truth is often revealed in small acts that don't seem important. This is especially true when it comes to reading. Drawn to what's so powerful about stolen glances is the tension they create. As she sneaks up on you, wondering if you'll catch her, you can't help but be drawn to her mix of curiosity and hesitation. In many cases, she may not be fully aware of what she's doing, but her body language is telling you that she wants to look at you but is worried about how you might interpret her gaze. From a Stoic point of view, these moments of stolen glances are chances for you to stay calm and aware. Instead of acting on this subtle sign right away, the Stoics would advise you to stay calm and confident. Recognize her interest, but don't be too eager to respond. A steady, thoughtful approach shows that you're in charge of yourself and understand the subtleties of attraction. By doing this, you build a stronger foundation for a possible connection without overwhelming her. The beauty of this behavior is that it often leads to a deeper emotional connection. As she continues to glance at you, you can engage her with your own nonverbal cues. Try catching her eye and holding her gaze for just a moment longer than expected. This simple act can send a powerful message that you've noticed her interest and are confident enough to meet her halfway. But, as the Stoic said, balance is key. You don't want to overdo it or make her uncomfortable. Instead, keep it subtle and let the tension build naturally over time as her confidence grows. In the next chapter, we'll talk more about how stolen glances can turn into more direct eye contact. But for now, just know that these glances are an early sign of attraction. If a woman is sexually interested, her eyes will tell you even if she doesn't say anything. It's an instinctive behavior that often shows her desires before she's ready to say them more openly. Snatched glances are a strong and silent sign of attraction. Women often use this type of body language to show interest in someone without making themselves too obvious. From a Stoic point of view, they are weak. By watching these looks, you can figure out how she feels while keeping your cool and faith in yourself. Remember that patience and awareness are key. If she keeps looking at you, it means she's interested, and it's up to you to react in a way that keeps the spark alive. Building things without being rushed. 3 parts laughter and smiles. It's easy to tell if a woman is sexually interested in you if she smiles and laughs a lot around you, even if the jokes aren't very funny. Laughter is a universal sign of comfort and enjoyment, and when a woman is interested in you, she will often show it by laughing more. According to the Stoics, her smiles, giggles, and laughs are her way of showing that she is comfortable around you and enjoys being with you. People who are deeply connected with each other believe that genuine smiles and laughter are outward signs of an inner state of contentment and happiness. When a woman is sexually attracted to you, her emotions show up as joy, which she shows through frequent laughter and smiling. If you notice her laughing more around you, especially at jokes that may not deserve such a strong reaction, it's a strong sign that she's interested. Laughter and smiling also break down barriers. They make her feel closer to you and more connected to you. Women laugh and smile when they feel emotionally connected to someone, and if a woman is sexually attracted to you, she'll look for chances to build that bond through shared moments of joy. This is your subconscious way of creating a relaxed environment where you can connect on a deeper level. But laughter isn't just for comfort. It can also be a way for her to send a message of fun. If she laughs around you, it could be her way of inviting you into that playful space. Women who are sexually attracted to you will often use humor and lightheartedness to see how you react and build rapport. She might tease you or laugh at your jokes as a way to get to know you better. Stoics who believed in the power of moderation and balance would probably tell you not to take these moments for granted. Yes, her laughter is a good sign of attraction, but don't let it cloud your judgment. Keep your feet on the ground, pay attention, and use this knowledge to your advantage without relying too much on it. Even though smiles and laughing are important, they are only a small part of the signs that show how she really feels. There's also an important element of vulnerability in laughter. When she laughs at your jokes, she lowers her guard and shows that she feels safe and comfortable with you. This is a strong sign of attraction because women are drawn to men who make them feel safe. Her smiles and laughter are her way of showing that she enjoys being around you, and it's likely that she's thinking of you in a more personal way as well. Another thing to notice is if she mirrors your laughter. If you laugh at something and she quickly joins in, this is a form of social synchronization where her body language is mirroring yours. This is a subconscious sign of attraction because she's aligning her emotions and reactions with yours, which makes the emotional bond between you stronger. Women who want to be with you. People who are interested will often show it through happiness, lightheartedness, and fun teasing from a serious point of view. This behavior shows how she's feeling inside, and it can help make your relationship stronger by paying attention to how often she laughs and smiles when she's with you. This could be a clear sign that she wants to get closer to you. Chapter 4. Making eye contact. When it comes to attraction, eye contact is one of the most private and powerful forms of nonverbal communication. If a woman is sexually interested in you, she will likely make long or flirtatious eye contact to show her interest in a way that can't be denied. The saying, "Eyes are windows to the soul," is especially true here, as eye contact can reveal a lot about a person's thoughts and feelings. Since Stoics thought that body language often said more than words, they thought it was important to understand them. If a woman looks at you for longer than normal or gives you a coy flouze look, it means she wants to be with you. She might not say it out loud, but her eyes will tell you everything you need to know. Keeping eye contact shows that you are open and confident, which are both important parts of attraction. Long-term eye contact makes a direct emotional link. It's like she's inviting you into her world and letting you know she's interested in you without having to say it. This type of silent communication can be very powerful, building tension and anticipation between you two. The Stoics would tell you to pay close attention to this type of communication because it often shows how someone really feels. An openness that comes from eye contact is a direct way for a woman to show that she is vulnerable. When she locks eyes with you, she's letting down her guard. Allowing herself to be seen, even if only for a moment, can be a very private experience. This is especially true if you both make eye contact while talking. It creates a closeness that words alone can't do. But not all eye contact is made equal. She may be trying to tell you that she likes you more deeply if she holds your gaze and smiles softly, or tilts her head slightly. If you make eye contact with her in a flirty way that goes beyond simple friendliness, it means, "I'm interested, but I want to see how you respond." If you do, make good eye contact back, and you could build a strong connection with her. The Stoics also said not to focus too much on eye contact. Eye contact is a strong sign of attraction, but it should be seen in the bigger picture of her behavior. For example, if she makes strong eye contact but does other things that don't make sense, like turning her body away or avoiding conversation, It could mean that she has mixed feelings. Along with long eye contact, it's important to pay attention to all of her facial cues to get a better idea of what interests her. Watch where her eyes go. If you catch her looking at your lips, face, or even body, she's probably interested in you on a deeper, more personal level. When women are sexually interested, they often let their eyes wander, subtly showing their physical desire through where they look. In conclusion, eye contact is a strong sign of sexual attraction. If a woman makes long or flirtatious eye contact with you, she's probably trying to connect with you on a deeper level. From a spiritual point of view, understanding these subtle cues is key to making deep connections. Know how important eye contact is, but keep it in balance with other signs of attraction to get a better picture of how she feels. This mindful approach will help you handle the complexities of attraction with grace and confidence. Chapter 5. Touching. Whenever a woman touches you, even if it's just a light touch on the arm, a fun nudge, or an accidental brush of hands, it's clear that she likes you sexually. Touching you is often her way of letting you know that she is at ease with you and wants to get closer. Touch is one of the most powerful ways to communicate without words, and if a woman likes you, she'll probably find sneaky ways to touch you. The Stoics believed that people are naturally driven to connection, and touch is one of the best ways to show that connection. If a woman feels you, it breaks the physical barrier and lets you know that she's okay with being with you and might be interested in getting closer. Touch, whether it's planned or seems like a mistake, is often a subconscious way of showing attraction. Watch how often and where she touches you. A light touch on the arm during a talk, a brush of her hand against yours, or even a playful poke can all be signs that she likes you. When a woman is sexually attracted to a man, she will often look for reasons to touch him, even if it seems like a small thing. Touching someone makes you feel close and familiar, which can lead to a stronger emotional and physical bond. Touch can also connect people without them having to say a word. People who follow the Stoic philosophy say that deeds speak louder than words. Touch is a great example of this. When a woman makes contact, she's telling you that she feels comfortable and attracted to you. It's a way for her to bridge the gap between you and form a bond that goes beyond talk. If you want to be stoic, you should be aware of how you react to her touch. While she's testing the waters with her light touches, your reactions will tell her how you feel. If you pull away or seem uncomfortable, she may take it as a sign that you're not interested. On the other hand, if you respond positively, perhaps by lightly touching her back, it can strengthen the connection and lead to more intimacy. It's also important to remember that touch can vary in intensity, so a light, fleeting touch may be a way of testing the waters, while a longer, more deliberate touch can show stronger feelings of drawn to. Stoics would tell you to take your time to figure out what the touch means and why it happened. Don't jump to assumptions right away. Instead, watch how her touches change over time. When a woman initiates touch, whether it's a light brush of the hand or a playful nudge, she's often telling you that she feels comfortable and interested in you. The Stoics say that actions speak louder than words, and touch is one of the most direct ways to show desire. By being aware of these subtle signals, you can better understand how she feels and respond in a way that encourages connection and intimacy. 6. The book. While confidence and assertiveness are often clear signs of interest, a woman's nervousness or shyness around you can also be a strong sign that she is sexually attracted to you. These behaviors may seem strange, but they show an inner excitement that she may be trying to control. When a woman is nervous or shy around you, it's usually because she's aware of your feelings and doesn't know how to express them. Stoics believe that strong emotions often show up in ways that people can't fully control. Nervousness and shyness are great examples of this. If a woman is fidgeting, avoiding eye contact, or stumbling over her words when she's around you, it's not necessarily a sign of dissonance. It could be the opposite. She may be so drawn to you that she doesn't know how to deal with her feelings, and this nervous energy shows up as shyness or awkwardness. Behavior. One of the most important things to notice is how she reacts to being close to you. Does she seem a little nervous when you're near her? Does she get quiet or blush when you talk to her? These small signs of nervousness are often signs that she likes you but doesn't want to make it too clear. The Stoics said to watch behavior without judging it, and in this case, that advice works perfectly. When combined with other signs of attraction, nervousness is a strong sign that she's interested. Nervous behaviors include small physical movements like fidgeting with her hands, playing with her clothes, or avoiding long eye contact. She may also shift her weight from one foot to the other, tap her fingers, or seem a little restless. These are all signs that she's feeling strong emotions around you that are hard to hide. Women who are shy may hesitate to start conversations or seem quieter than usual around you. But that doesn't mean she's not interested. In fact, some Stoics say that her silence or hesitance could mean she's thinking about how she feels and trying to figure out how you feel in return. By giving her time and space to warm up, you may make her feel more comfortable, and her attraction may become more obvious. It is important not to mistake nervousness or shyness for sinfulness. Many women find it hard to tell you they're attracted to you, especially if they don't know how you'll respond. The Stoic approach to attraction stresses patience and awareness instead of forcing the situation or expecting immediate responses. Maintain a cool and sure attitude. By making her feel at ease, you may inspire her to talk more freely and clearly show her interest. One very clear sign of being nervous is blushing is an uncontrollable reaction that happens when someone is feeling a strong emotion like excitement, embarrassment, or love. If she blushes when she talks to you or when you get close, it's a strong sign that she likes you. It's hard to fake this kind of physical response, and Stoics would say it's a normal display of her emotions that shows how she really feels, even if she's trying to hide them. Nervous laughing is another sign of shyness. She might laugh at your jokes even if they're not very funny to relieve the stress she's feeling. Nervous laughter is another unconscious sign that she's feeling strongly emotional around you. It's her body's way of dealing with the excitement she has but doesn't know how to express. Being nervous or shy can be strong signs of sexual desire. Even though these behaviors may seem like signs of discomfort, they are often hiding deeper feelings of interest and excitement. Stoics taught that emotions often show up in subtle, uncontrollable ways. Nervous energy is one example of this. If you stay calm, patient, and aware of her actions, you can see these signs for what they are and respond in a way that makes her feel more at ease expressing her attraction. The 7th, wanting to spend time together. One of the clearest signs that a woman is sexually interested in you is if she always finds ways to spend time with you, whether it's through casual ideas, hints, or direct invitations. The Stoics believed that actions speak louder than words, and a woman's desire to be with you is a strong sign of her attraction. If a woman likes you, she'll often go out of her way to make time for you two to be together. She might suggest activities that you both enjoy, ask for your help with something, or just be available when she knows you'll be around. These are her ways of trying to deepen your connection and see if you're interested in her in return. The Stoics stressed how important it is to pay attention to patterns in behavior, and if a woman often seeks your company, it's a sign that she enjoys being with you and probably wants something more. She doesn't just want to spend time with you on planned activities or dates. She may show up where she knows you'll be or join a group outing just to be close to you. It's her way of keeping close without being too pushy. The Stoics taught us that attraction isn't always obvious, but when a woman makes time for you, it's a clear sign that you've caught her attention. Another important sign is how she reacts when you suggest spending time together. If she's always excited about your plans or rarely turns down a chance to hang out, it's a strong sign that she's interested in you, even if she's busy. If a woman likes you, she'll find ways to make time for you. If she's ready to change her plans, it means she values your presence and wants to strengthen her relationship with you. Stoics believed that the need to connect with others is a normal part of being human. When a woman is sexually attracted to you, this need often shows up as a need to be close to you emotionally and physically. She wants to get to know you better, share experiences, and make memories with you. Because of this, she might suggest activities that will allow for deeper conversations and shared moments, giving you both a chance to connect in a meaningful way. An important part of this behavior is how engaged she seems during your time together. If she asks about your life and remembers the details you shared, it means she's paying close attention to you. Women who are sexually interested in someone often pay more attention to and become more interested in that person's life, looking for ways to connect with them on an emotional level. The Stoics would tell us to value this level of attention because it means she wants to get to know you beyond a sexual level. Contact at the surface level, music. Another thing to think about is how close she is to you. If she always sits or stands next to you even when you're with other people, it's likely that she's trying to make you feel close. Women who are interested in someone will often look for ways to be close to them, like sitting next to them, walking next to them, or finding ways to touch them without meaning to. These small acts of physical closeness are her way of telling you that she likes being around you and is attracted to you. Finally, pay attention to how she acts when it's time to part ways. If she lingers at the end of a conversation or seems hesitant to say goodbye, it's a sign that she doesn't want the time together to end. She may suggest future plans or drop hints about wanting to see you again even if she doesn't say it directly. This reluctance to leave is a clear indication that she values your time to get together and wants to continue building the connection. In conclusion, a woman's desire to spend time with you is one of the most straightforward and telling signs of attraction. When she consistently seeks out opportunities to be near you, whether through planned activities or casual encounters, it's a strong indicator that she's drawn to you both emotionally and physically. The Stoics remind us that actions often reveal more than words, and a woman's eagerness to be in your presence speaks volumes about her interest. By recognizing and responding to these signs, you can create a deeper connection that has the potential to grow into something more intimate. As we wrap up this episode, it's clear that attraction reveals itself in many subtle yet powerful ways, whether it's through a playful hair flip, frequent glances, nervous fidgeting, or her consistent efforts to spend time with you. Women often show interest in someone without saying a word. The Stoics taught us to be aware and thoughtful, and by noticing these small but important actions, you can get a better sense of how she really feels. Remember that attraction isn't always about big actions. It's in the little things and the small moments of connection that, when noticed, can lead to something meaningful. If you've seen any of these signs, it's a good sign that she may be interested in you, and you should feel confident about what you do next. Before you leave, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know if you've seen any of these signs before or if you've seen another clue. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode, where we'll go even deeper into understanding attraction and connection from a Stoic point of view.